I have a career for over 3 decades talking about people, and now I'm being talked about. Get the out of here.
A Lifetime original documentary.
You lean in when you're watching her. What happened? Tell me.
I do Hot Topics. I don't live Hot Topics.
She could forgive an affair, but an affair with a baby, that's it.
This is the culmination of everything.
Now restricted to the facility's 5th floor, Williams can no longer roam the building freely.
Now we know why.
More information is coming out about Wendy Williams and her prison-like living arrangements. And what we've just learned might come as a surprise. As you may know by now, the former daytime talk show host has been living at the Coterie Assisted Living Facility in New York City since 2023 as part of her legal guardianship. As we previously told you, when she first arrived there, she was made to stay on the 3rd floor, which granted her access all over the building with no restrictions. However, things took a sharp turn not too long after. Williams was then switched to the 5th floor, deemed the memory unit. She was also no longer able to freely roam, nor was she given that many amenities in her living space. Now, it appears we know just what happened to cause the change in the first place, thanks to a new documentary that debuted on the ID channel on Monday, May 19th, aptly titled Trapped: What is Happening to Wendy Williams? The doc revealed that Williams' shift to the 5th floor was caused by an impromptu visit she took to the rooftop bar of the building on her birthday. Considering the fact that she had previously discussed issues with alcohol, the trip to the bar in itself was a red flag and proved to be an even bigger one for the facility. On her birthday, she decided to get in the elevator and see where she could go. Well, it went all the way up to the rooftop bar, and it being her birthday, she ordered a drink and then another one and another, said investigative reporter Diane Drummond. Who knows how many, but she will admit to you that she got drunk. She had a relapse. She went on to say that Williams' consequent treatment was for her to be moved to a more limited living area where she only has a bathroom and television in her room. Now she's rarely let off the floor or the building by her guardian. This account lines up with previous details that were shared to TMZ by an alleged staffer from Coterie back in February. Williams has since described her current arrangements as a prison, noting in a separate interview that things were goddamn depressing and isolating. There has been a lot of positive movement on Williams' behalf to eradicate her guardianship. Hopefully, with this new documentary, it can expedite the process. Wendy Williams, the once unstoppable queen of daytime talk, has faced a dramatic and heartbreaking fall from grace. Once known for her sharp tongue, unfiltered opinions, and iconic catchphrases, Williams' life took a dark turn as health issues, financial troubles, and personal struggles derailed her career. Now, a new documentary has shed light on her harrowing journey to an assisted living facility, revealing the shocking details behind her decline. The rise and fall of Wendy Williams. For over a decade, The Wendy Williams Show was a staple of daytime television. Williams built her brand on celebrity gossip, hot topics, and no-holds-barred interviews, earning her a loyal fan base. However, behind the scenes, she was battling multiple health issues, including Graves' disease, lymphedema, and struggles with substance abuse. By 2021, her health had deteriorated significantly, leading to frequent absences from her show. In 2022, the show was officially canceled and replaced by Sherry, hosted by Sherry Shepherd. Williams' absence from the public eye sparked concern among fans, but few knew just how dire her situation had become. The documentary exposes the truth. A new documentary, Where is Wendy Williams?, produced by Lifetime, delves into the talk show host's struggles over the past few years. The film reveals that Williams was placed under a financial guardianship in 2022 after Wells Fargo alleged she was a victim of financial exploitation and unable to manage her own affairs. Even more shocking, the documentary confirms that Williams is now living in an assisted living facility where she is receiving care for cognitive issues. Sources close to the former host claim she has been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, FTD, and aphasia, conditions that affect speech, behavior, and cognitive function. A family divided. One of the most heartbreaking aspects of Williams' story is the apparent rift between her and her family. Her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., has spoken out about his mother's condition, expressing frustration over her guardianship and lack of control over her own life. In the documentary, Williams' sister, Wanda Finney, and niece, Alex Finney, reveal their struggles in trying to help Wendy while navigating legal and financial roadblocks. They claim that the guardianship has left them largely powerless in making decisions about her care. The guardianship controversy. Williams' situation has drawn comparisons to other high-profile conservatorship cases, such as Britney Spears. Fans and advocates have questioned whether the guardianship is truly in her best interest or if it's another example of a celebrity being stripped of autonomy. Legal experts interviewed in the documentary suggest that while guardianships are meant to protect vulnerable individuals, they can also be exploited. Williams' family has expressed concerns about who is managing her finances and whether she is receiving proper care. Wendy's current condition. Recent reports indicate that Williams' cognitive decline has worsened. Those who have visited her say she struggles with memory loss, confusion, and difficulty communicating, a stark contrast to the quick-witted, outspoken host audiences once knew. Despite her challenges, insiders say Williams still has moments of clarity and humor. However, her long-term prognosis remains uncertain, especially given the progressive nature of frontotemporal dementia. Fan reactions and industry backlash. The documentary has sparked outrage among fans, many of whom blame the entertainment industry for exploiting Williams during her peak and abandoning her in her time of need. Others have criticized the media for sensationalizing her downfall rather than advocating for better protections for aging celebrities. Several former colleagues, including Sherri Shepherd, have expressed sadness over Williams' situation but have stopped short of commenting extensively, likely due to legal and ethical concerns. What's next for Wendy Williams? As of now, Williams remains under guardianship, with no clear path to regaining independence. Her family continues to fight for more transparency in her care, while fans hold out hope for a miracle recovery. The documentary serves as both a cautionary tale and a call to action, highlighting the need for better safeguards for entertainers who may be vulnerable to exploitation as they age or face health crises. Conclusion. Wendy Williams' journey from daytime TV royalty to an assisted living facility is a tragic reminder of how quickly life can change. Her story underscores the importance of mental health awareness, financial protection for celebrities, and the need for compassionate care for those struggling with cognitive decline. While the future remains uncertain for Williams, one thing is clear: her legacy as a groundbreaking media personality will live on, even as her personal battles continue behind closed doors. Final thoughts. Wendy's health struggles, Graves' disease, lymphedema, substance abuse, contributed to her decline. The documentary reveals she has frontotemporal dementia and aphasia. Her family is fighting her guardianship, claiming lack of transparency.